Star Wars The Old Republic. This is Kazoro. We're going to start off our fun-filled adventure with the holo terminal, and then we'll get around to all the other conversations. So we brought some popcorn. There's a lot of dialogue today.
Master Satil, I stopped Lord Fulminus. He created a madness-inducing plague to turn this planet's inhabitants against each other. If he'd succeeded, Voss would have exploded into mindless violence. The entire planet would be a slaughterhouse.
The brutality of the Sith knows no bounds. I applaud you for a job well done. I know it wasn't easy dealing with the Voss people.
Voss customs are strange, but there is wisdom in much of what they believe.
That is an intriguing assessment, and the first favorable one I've heard. I will have to investigate your claim someday. Right now, however, we have more pressing concerns. One of our missing Jedi has resurfaced, and the news isn't good. Warren Sidoru has attacked and boarded the Republic flagship Valiant.
This is the Emperor's doing. Warren is being controlled, just like Liha Nerez was.
That hardly matters to our military. All they see is a Jedi-turned-traitor. The Valiant is commanded by Admiral Dabrin, one of our top military leaders. He's inflicted heavy casualties on Imperial forces. Admiral Dabrin possesses complete knowledge of the Republic's war plans. If the Imperial military gains that information, they'll crush us.
You're missing the point. The fallen Jedi serves the Emperor's agenda. We must learn his mission.
We have plenty of reasons to pursue this. Where are we headed, Master Satil?
The Valiant is drifting out of control at these coordinates. Liberate it, save the Admiral, and learn the Emperor's plans. Hurry. The Valiant's crew can't hold out much longer.
She says to hurry. Yeah, I'll hurry just as soon as I talk to everybody on board first. Alright, we want to get lots of common data crystals there. Because as soon as we hit level 65, I am going to need all of them and then some in order to re-gear. So let's start with everybody upstairs and then we'll head downstairs. Rusk.
My old squad mates were good soldiers when I knew them. Still can't believe how they ended up. If I hadn't been reassigned after that first mission, I might have been one of them.
You wouldn't have endured innocent blood on your hands. You're not like them, Sergeant.
No, I'm not. It's a far greater honor to be assigned to your squad, Master Jedi. I look forward to the day we face the Emperor together. I've been analyzing your battle tactics, Master Jedi. I hope you don't mind. I believe I found a way to increase my own combat efficiency by another 25.4%.
Why don't we try out your new tactics in the field?
I was hoping you'd say that, Master Jedi. Permission to speak freely, Master Jedi.
Proceed, Sergeant.
Thank you. I had some concerns when I was first assigned to your squad. The Jedi are known for their discipline and selflessness, and for their pacifist philosophies. I'm pleased to say my concerns were unfounded.
After Hoth, I'm not sure why you would have thought I was a pacifist.
As I said, my concerns were unfounded. I came from a pacifist colony, Master Jedi. We were bullied, remorselessly, by pirates, corporations, Hutts, even governments. I joined the military as soon as I could. Peace only comes to those willing to fight for it.
I'm sure your family is glad you're defending them, even if you disagree with their ideals.
10 years ago, the colony was attacked by the Sith. My family was killed. They never fought back. The Sith crushed them, the way you might step on a bug.
We'll hold the Emperor accountable for this, Rusk. I promise.
Thank you, Master Jedi. At any rate, we should move on. Thank you for hearing me out.
Alright, if you see me hesitating before I choose an option, it's because I'm really trying to win their affection over, because I think you get cooler conversations if you do that. So here's Kira.
Keep wondering what it'll take to put the Sith Empire down for good. Kill the Emperor, destroy Korriban.
Our goal is to force the enemy to surrender, and we'll fight until that happens.
When have the Sith ever surrendered? No victory over the Sith ever lasts. We wipe them out, they turn up again. Doesn't feel like we're winning.
The cycle of war has to end. Maybe you'll discover how to break it.
Solve a millennia-old problem by myself? No pressure there. Guess there is one thing we can count on. No matter how many times they come back, the Sith always go down in flames. Alright, tough guy. We need to have the talk. Know the one I mean?
I think so, but maybe you could help me out.
Just because the galaxy might implode any second, doesn't mean we drop everything else. We're good together. Question is, what kind of life are we gonna have?
I'm not fighting this war for anyone but the woman I love. The one who makes this ship into a home. I'll spend the rest of my life with you, Kira. If you'll let me.
Of course I will. Thanks for asking. Forever sounds about right. Shame we can't throw a party and invite everyone, but this'll do.
At least we don't have to sit through an awkward toast from a friend who's had too much to drink.
T7 can really ramble on when he's had a few oils. Sooner we get rid of the Empire, sooner we can enjoy moments like this full time. Let's get crackin', handsome.
Alright, I think that's everybody upstairs. I think there should be, yeah, there's 3 of them downstairs. Start in this room. Hey, Doc.
It shouldn't be this hard to find a terrible disease I can cure. All the good ones are taken. All that's left are embarrassing things like Both and nether rot or diseases that'll take decades to treat. I don't have that kind of time.
There's bound to be something you can cure. Does it have to be a major disease? There are plenty of uncommon ones.
You don't understand how medicine works. If no one knows it's a disease, they don't care if you cure it. This won't keep me down. I'll cure an important disease even if I have to create it myself. Say, that's not a bad idea.
The galaxy doesn't need any new diseases, Doc.
What's the harm? I'd cure it right away. I'm glad you stopped by, but old Doc has thinking to do. You should go meditate, clean your lightsaber and whatever. Old Doc's luck is finally turning around. Got a holocall from this ravishing Ratataki I knew on Hutta. Big opportunity to cure something important.
Alright, so this is one of those rare moments where your companions actually overlap storylines with other companions from other characters, and this one's actually from the Empire. This Ratataki is actually a companion for the Imperial agent. So, just something to keep in mind.
I take it that means you're no longer attempting to create your own disease.
Like I always say, a plague in the wild is better than 2 in the lab. My friend's old employer is a Hutt cartel boss named Nemro. He's infected with an incurable disease. It's eating him alive. Literally. No one's ever cured what Nemro has. He'll pay top credits to any doctor who can save his life. This is my big chance.
Do you actually have a plan to fight this disease?
Turns out, I studied this disease back in medical school. There's an experimental treatment no one's ever been able to try. It's too risky. I figure if there's a safe place to work with toxic chemicals, it's a Jedi starship. I know you don't mind.
Just tell me you know what you're doing.
After all this time, doesn't that go without saying? Besides, I started mixing the solution hours ago and the ship's still intact. Now, give old Doc room to work. I got a date with medical history. The treatment formula's ready. Good thing. Nemro's half the Hutt he used to be. My friend's on her way to help.
How's my hair? These clothes fit all right? Old Doc's gotta look his best for the historical record.
I'm sure your old flame will be impressed. Why is she coming here?
Hut politics. It's complicated.
When I save Nemro's life, the hollow journalists will be all over me. Oh, here she comes. Look at you, gorgeous. Love the new tattoo, huh? Nice gun.
Let's get this over with. I don't enjoy playing hostage. Not for you, anyway.
I need to make sure Nemro doesn't try to keep me all to himself after I cure him. Huts occasionally confuse gratitude with kidnapping. Nemro's got a soft spot for my friend. I'm paying her to stay here as my hostage while I fly to Hutta. Brilliant, huh?
What's the going rate for a professional hostage?
She charges by the minute. Worth every credit.
Sit tight while I take care of business. I'll be back in no time. Nemro will be healthy as a rancor in a meat factory. Or my name isn't Doc.
Jedi standards must be slipping if a worm like Doc qualifies as an ally.
Is that any way to talk about an old friend? Especially one who clearly adores you?
I'm usually worshipped by men beneath me. Anyway, that's enough polite chit-chat. Is there anything interesting to eat on this rust bucket? I'm famished.
I did it! Nemro's gonna live. The disease is cured. He's already regenerated lost tissue and organs.
Wonderful news. I can leave. It's been amusing.
You're not gonna stay and help us celebrate?
Ha! No.
You did a great thing today. You cured an incurable disease. Saved a life.
Even better, I saved someone famous. That's the kind of story the Journal of Xenomedicine loves. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm putting your name in the special thanks section of my article. At the top, even.
This is the worst day of my life. Some idiot bounty hunter killed Nemro the Hutt before the Journal of Xenomedicine could examine him. They can't verify my treatment worked because Nemro's a big messy puddle of goo. There's no proof I saved him.
This is actually really funny. The bounty hunter that killed him, pretty sure is either your bounty hunter character or it's your Imperial agent who's actually performing a bounty for that part of their storyline. I think that's hilarious. Wow, it ties this deeply in with Doc's story. That's really funny. Okay, moving on.
I know how hard you worked to develop that cure.
The average Hutt lifespan is 1,000 years. Nemro was only 600. Stupid bounty hunter. My only hope is someone else coming down with the disease so I can cure it again. I'm not holding my breath. The disease is rare. It could be years, decades before I get another shot at it.
Another living being is dead, and all you can think about is how it inconveniences you. I thought you were better than this. I thought you were a healer. Was I wrong?
Nemro wasn't a nice person, but he didn't deserve vaporizing. I'll send something respectful to his memorial service. You know what? The Journal of Xenomedicine can take a flying leap into a black hole. I'm starting my own blasted journal. I've had enough medical adventures these past few years to fill a library. And I'm telling people all about them.
You don't need other people's approval to tell your story.
No, but it helps. Publishing a HoloNet journal won't be easy. I'm gonna need recorders, edit droids, and a good S-thread broadcaster. That's some serious scratch. I'll have to start charging for my services. You understand.
I'm willing to invest in a worthy venture.
I'll only need a couple of million credits to get started. See what you can do.
Yeah, you don't have to give him a couple million credits, don't worry. Alright, here's T7. Let me get ready to voice over a bunch of his stuff really quickly.
You have something for me?
T7 identified bounty hunter employer. Payment is authorized by the Office of Republic Senator. The Senator is Varys Cydia. T7 is confused. Senator Cydia is a strong opponent of the Empire. Cydia is not a logical traitor.
If the senator is being set up, I don't want to ruin her reputation. This needs to be handled discreetly.
T7 will alert Republic SIS. The SIS surveillance will find the truth about Senator Cydia. T7 will alert the Jedi when the SIS surveillance is complete. And by the way, the SIS is the intelligence service or something like that.
You wanted to talk to me, T7?
SAS surveillance has cleared Senator Cydia's name. The Imperial traitor is Cydia's husband. The husband was arrested this morning.
None of this would have been possible without all the work you did to uncover the truth.
T7 is following the Jedi's example. The Jedi inspires T7. Jedi is T7's favorite partner. Jedi is the bravest, smartest, strongest partner ever.
I could say the same about you, T7. That's why we're such a good team.
Jedi and T7 are the greatest heroes ever. T7 will stay with the Jedi forever.
Don't worry, little buddy. Wherever I go, you'll be at my side.
T7 is not just helping the Jedi. T7 is teaching Jedi friends and followers and Padawans. T7 will help
Good to know my
others.
legacy will live on after I'm gone.
The galaxy always needs heroes. T7 is ready for the next mission. Was that the last one from T7? That seemed like the last one. Okay, well T7's actually all done. Alright, Scourge, what's up?
It has been enlightening to spend so much time among you and your Jedi. For 300 years I have spoken to no one but Sith, and they do not change. They are the same on Korriban now as in my childhood. The same tricks, the same fights, the same groveling and mind control.
What reward would they get if they moved out of lockstep? A stab in the back.
Most likely. Sith traditions are powerful, but very specific. Sometimes it takes an outsider to open our eyes to new facets of the Force. Revan taught me to be effective when I became the Emperor's wrath. And now I have learned as much from you.
You have opened my eyes as well.
And here I thought you weren't listening. I have sought the Emperor's death for so long, yet I cannot picture the galaxy without him. When I was born, the Emperor was the Empire. Everything existed to feed his whims. He was so far above us, no one, Sith or slave, would have dared even form an opinion about him.
You served him personally. What is he like?
When I began serving him, I thought it was far simpler than that. The Emperor was just a man, isolated by unimaginable power and the inability to trust the scheming sycophants who served him. I was wrong. He is a disease that must be stopped before it ravages us.
I will stop him.
Then heed me. Immortality comes at a terrible price. Taste, smell, touch, color, emotion. The Emperor and I experience none of these things. We are no longer mortal. When you face the Emperor, do not forget that.
Alright. Well, that solves all of the companion conversations. This is just some post-Chapter 3 stuff that I can start now that I'm over level 50. So we're gonna ignore that for a little while. The Valiant is here-ish? Yeah. Alright. We have to go find Warren Sidora. Alright, hyperspace. Oh, and one thing, in my inventory are those little purple cases. I've actually played through most of the Fallen Empire content, and I now understand what those are for. And knowing that, I think I'm going to start, as I earn them, I'm going to start cycling through them, trying to spread them out. There are 4 different ones you can get. I want to try and spread them all out, so I get some of each. And
Right.
We were trying to get kills for
Sergeant Rusk reporting for duty.
Rusk. Another 109 kills, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, man. That's a lot of people. Oh, gosh. And zoom out. Felt like I couldn't see anything because I was way too close. Alright, Warren is right there. Alright, almost there. Alright, Warren. You working with the Imperials? Oh. That's it.
Another step, and the Admiral dies.
What happens to me doesn't matter. He's going to destroy us all. Kill him!
No one else needs to die. Talk to me, Warren.
No. Don't let him get inside your head. He did something to my mind. Made me reveal the security codes for our entire fleet.
This flagship belongs to the Empire. Stay, and the Admiral's blood will be on your hands.
This isn't you, Warren. The Emperor is controlling you, but you can push him out. Focus.
No. No more pretending to be something I'm not. I'm finally free. Youth won't save you. My master gave me all the strength I need to finish this.
Just a little more than one cycle gets him. Maybe one cycle would have done it had I had that buff on my companion there.
Why do you insist on being a slave? With your power, you could be anything. You could rule worlds, crush all enemies, have any woman you want.
You can't tempt me with those things, Warren. I don't need them.
That's the Council talking. Think for yourself. I've tasted real power. I'll never return to the Jedi. This war is nearly over. Master Braga will lead the Empire to victory on Corellia. Billions will die.
The Emperor doesn't care about the war. He wants to destroy the galaxy, and you with it.
I wonder if Braga knows that. Doesn't matter. Let it all burn.
This man tricked me into revealing our fleet security codes. The Empire will annihilate us if that information gets out. He needs to die.
Summary executions are permitted under extraordinary circumstances. This qualifies.
We can't risk him escaping and telling the enemy what he knows. There's only one way to be sure that doesn't happen.
If you're so certain he's dangerous, execute him. Don't ask me to do it.
A lot of my fellow officers don't trust Jedi. I'm starting to see why. If this information about Corellia is true, our forces are in danger. We'd better mobilize everything we have. I'll alert High Command. You inform your council. Good luck.
Alright, I'm going to use the quick travel back to the ship. Just to speed things up a little bit. But it looks like there's a war going on Corellia that we've got to go stop. Or something. Okay. Let's go report what we found.
Admiral Dabrin and his flagship are safe, Master. The dark side had consumed Warren. He refused to surrender. He's dead.
I know killing a former ally must have been difficult.
Warren revealed Master Braga is on Corellia. He's the Emperor's secret weapon in the war there.
The Republic is sending everything it has to liberate Corellia. If Master Braga is aiding the enemy...
The Emperor has no interest in keeping Corellia. He desires the deaths of billions to fuel his ritual.
Find Master Braga and stop this madness. Set course for Corellia immediately.
Yes, ma'am. How close am I to the max? I'm at 985. Holy crap. I need to go spend a few. Between this episode and next episode. I think next episode I will... How much time do I have left? I have... Yeah, between this episode and next episode, I'm not Coruscant, I'm not thinking. I want Corellia. Where's Corellia? Manan, Corellia. There we go. Between this episode and next episode, I am going to head to the fleet and just buy a bunch of companion gifts or something and start dumping them on. Get C2 into Treek and Lord Scourge all up to at least level 10.
Master, I've landed on Corellia. From what I saw flying in, the fighting here is intense.
Corellia is in a state of total war. The Republic and Empire aren't holding back anything. The losses are staggering, and not just military. Thousands of civilians die every hour.
And each death brings the Emperor closer to his goal.
Which is why we cannot retreat. If the Republic pulls back, the Empire will exterminate every being here.
Our enemy doesn't need a planet-destroying device. The war itself will deliver what he needs.
Master Tal Braga is aiding the enemy. He knows how to hurt us, block our efforts to save this world. Removing Master Braga from the Emperor's control is the key to victory.
It's a big world. He could be anywhere.
He commands legions of Imperials and Sith. He cannot do that from hiding. Only a handful of Jedi remain alive on Corellia. I'm sending reinforcements from the Outer Rim, but they're inexperienced. We need strong leadership to win this battle. I'm naming you Supreme Commander of Jedi forces on Corellia.
I'll resolve this crisis with as few casualties as possible.
Corellia must not fall. Your mission is twofold. Direct our forces to aid the Republic military's efforts, and personally find Master Braga. Until reinforcements arrive, rally those few Jedi already on the surface. My contact, Captain Rickdean, will help you locate them. I'm sending his coordinates. May the Force be with you.
Alright. So we gotta help the army out, and we gotta find Master Braga. Let's do it. I think I'm gonna take this opportunity right here to invite y'all to like, if you like what you see. Go ahead and subscribe. You can get more updates from me. There's also a link in the video description and all the video descriptions to my Twitch channel. I actually stream these videos to Twitch first, and then I port them on over to YouTube. So to everybody on Twitch, hello, you're seeing this live. To everybody on YouTube, it's at least 10 hours, I think, after. Yeah, I'm just recording this the night before I'm gonna have this uploaded, so yeah. And actually, that brings up a good point of discussion. My wife is due at the end of April, beginning of May, so I'm actually going to, as that date gets closer, I'm going to be recording a lot of videos ahead of time and trying to get way ahead on my recordings. So those of you on Twitch will see lots of extra streams, and those of you on YouTube should not see an interruption, but I may be talking about things that are a little old, especially if there are any events. I'm looking for, those are both Starship upgrades. I'm just looking to see if there's a vendor that sells, no, there isn't. It sells, the companion gifts. But yeah, let's just pick up a couple of these missions here, and then we'll call it an episode.
Hey, glad I caught you. The Republic needs a Jedi now more than ever. Corellia's under Imperial control. Every squad, soldier, and CO in the galaxy is fighting to get her back. We thought the Empire had taken the planet by force. Turns out, they had the Corellian Council's blessing.
Why would the Corellian Council side with the Empire?
Credits? Power? No more elections? Your guess is as good as mine. The Empire's taken over factories, shipyards, even local transport. The transport blockade's become the most urgent problem. The Republic's got allies all over Corellia. But without access to the rocket tram system, most of the Republic army is stuck here.
You need someone skilled to regain access, I take it.
We've got our hands full just holding this spaceport. It's the only pipeline to Corellia we have left. Corellia is a core world, a major industrial hub, and one of the founding members of the Republic. If we fall here, it might be for good. General Aves knows more about the trans system situation. He wants to see anyone willing to help.
Distractions, reinforcements, an armed escort. Whatever the Republic needs.
Accessing the rocket tram's more a question of safety than firepower. General Aves has a command bunker here in the spaceport. I'll tell him to expect you.
Here in the spaceport. Oh. Yeah. You go up there to see him. That's going to take a while. I'm going to call the episode right here. Next time, I'll meet you right here. And I will have spent probably 100 or so of my common data crystals. Maybe 150. I'll probably get down to about 750. Because I don't want to hit the max again. And that should do it. And you'll see Lord Scourge's level, C2N2's level, and Treek's level be a lot higher. So, I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.